New adventure, normal. Oh, it's already used. Ha, fair enough. A load adventure, delete that, thank you very much. Confirm story intro. We'll skip the actual mechanics of Gloomhaven and I'll explain those as we go along, but we'll do the initial story and puzzle quests. A lot of talking, so there'll be a lot of drinking today. Great work getting through those basic training missions. Let me introduce you to the third member of the guild. Ain't much of a fighter though. Hey, not all of us are particularly care to be experts at stabbing people. Please excuse me. Greetings, Guildmaster. I'm the humble merchant of your fledgling guild. Humble? Humble merchant of your fledgling guild. I deal with the important aspects of running a guild. In other words, money. Which, might I add, is sorely lacking at the moment. What you can see right now is the world map. You've probably noticed it looks a bit barren at the moment, and, well, I've got some good news and some bad news for you. The bad news is the realm has been overrun with all manner of unpleasant monsters. Rogue bandits, wandering undead, dark cultists, you name it. The good news is that you're going to help us restore those routes back to the other settlements out there, hidden in the fog. Before we can do anything about that, however, we'll need to get some mercenaries on the guild roster. Let's start with actually recruiting the poor old brute who's got himself into a spot of bother again. Now, this reflects how the actual board game works, because in the physical board game, you have a massive board which lacks a lot of places on it, and as you complete missions in the board game, you literally take stickers and stick stickers onto the board and add new locations. It's so much fun. It is so cool. And I think the same thing is doing here. I think what they're doing here is a kind of a free-form sandboxy campaign rather than the strict story campaign of the actual box set. Hey, Morthen. I am Brute. God's sake. Yet again, the Brute finds himself in a precarious situation. Guide him out safely and he'll surely join the guild. Yeah. Living Bones have 5 health, 3 move, 1 attack, and rewards unlocks the Brute. The trainer tells you to head to the Demon's Gate graveyard, and there you find a mausoleum with a smashed-in front door. Walking down the steps into the gloom below, you'll follow a train of broken bones until you hear the sounds of battle. Entering a chamber, the badly wounded brute is facing up against a number of undead. The dungeon. Enter the dungeon. Oh, let's begin by looking more closely at what each individual character can do. In this scenario, Brute has 2 level 1 Living Bones elites to deal with, which means their stats will be greater than their level 0 counterparts. Monster stats are combined with a base ability card drawn in the monster's class's turn, resulting in the cards you'll see when the monster's cards around are revealed. So expect them to move in a bit further and attack a bit harder, especially as they are elites. Note how they both have an innate shield 1 effect, indicated by the shield icon. Each point of shield prevents 1 damage from incoming attacks. However, an amount of shield can be ignored if attacked with Pierce. I have it on good authority that the Living Bones are going to attack more than once each turn. You are low on cards, they won't be able to afford to burn any cards, so surviving here will require some shielding of your own. By the way, while these enemy shields are an innate persistence effect, normally active bonuses granting shields are accompanied by a round or persistent duration token. Your objectives are kill a Living Bones using attack with Pierce, apply some shield of your own, use your minor healing potion. That'll help you survive this round. Okay, so what have we actually got? We've got Spare Dagger. We've got Trample. The top level of Trample has Pierce, too. So we can use the top attack of Trample to kill this Living Bones here. Shield Bash will give me... What are they attacking with? I don't know what they're attacking with yet. They have Health 6, Movement 4, Attack 2. Oh, do you have to see the Modifier Deck? Yes, you go. There's my Modifier. Okay, I've just got zeros in my Modifier Deck. Basically, whenever you draw a card... Whenever you make an attack, you draw a card from this deck, and it can either basically completely cancel the attack, -2, -1, 0, +1, +2, or double the attack. As you can see in there, over there, you see they're over here. Their attack modifiers over there. So usually you have a lot of zeros, a couple of +1s, a couple of -1s, 1 +2, 1 -2, 1 times 0, and 1 times 2. Innate target 3. Holy crap, really? Active bonus. There's an innate shield 1, innate target 3. So innately, they'll attack. Can I keep that open at all? No, I can't. So innately they'll attack 3 targets, and innately they've got shield. Anyway, yes, so we want basically... we want to go quickly, because we haven't got the health, so we're going to go shield bash first, no matter what happens. And then we're going to do... trample to basically kill this guy off completely. That shield self as well will help, because I'm assuming they're going to be attacking with... Attack 2, I need to... Hoarding strength, push 2. Okay, yeah, so if I get this back, I can probably kill this guy with traps. I've already lost overwhelming assault and grab and go. Great. Let's get radio. Hey! Like a D&D, it's like a D&D dice roll indeed, but it's done with cards. It's basically done with cards. You have a deck of 12, I think, cards? Or at least, I think it's 12. It depends, because you can, as your character levels up, you get to mess around with the deck. You can like make your deck better. You can skew it in your favor. Like, it's such an interesting thing. I just bought Jaws of the Lion. What is Jaws of the Lion? I have no idea what that is. Anyway, so shield bash first, and I think definitely a trample, because trampolines I need the pierce. So bam. Okay, so there we go. Move 4, attack 2. So they will move 4, which is irrelevant in this case, but they'll attack with a damage of 2, but they will target one enemy with all their attacks. So they'll hit me 3 times. I need to do the pierce then. Their move is 4, so I can't run away from them either. Attack pierce to there. Confirm targets. Yeah, because we guaranteed kill on him as long as we draw 0, and we're guaranteed to draw 0, so. Down. I need to shield myself. But I also need to use my potion. How do I use my potion? Ah, minor healing potion, there you go. There you go. That's better. Okay. I've also got a heater shield. When damaged by an enemy attack, gain +1 shield for that attack. We've got our boots of striding. I can move. Cool beans. End my turn. Two damage? Oh, because they drew a +1 attack modifier. Christ. Yeah, okay. Heater shield. Heater shield. Receive 1 damage. 1 damage. Receive 1 damage. 0. Receive 1 damage. Yikes, that was quite the onslaught. Nonetheless, your shield prevented enough damage to keep the brute alive. Whew. Final objective. Kill the remaining living bones. Good luck, he's a tanky one. A tip for you, perhaps you could use the old push and trap combo. Note that the shield only prevents damage from attacks, but doesn't do anything against direct damage from traps. Yeah, as long as you don't roll -0, you hit. Gloomhaven mini version. Huh, did not know that. I need to short rest because I cannot afford long rest now. Short rest. Sure. Right, so warding strength, attack 3, push 2. So spare dagger to go first. Warding strength. Get the hit. You go first, I lie. Good. Yeah, so move 4, attack 2, target 3. So if there were 3 separate targets adjacent, the Living Bones Elite would target all 3 of them. Right, so I think we just do warding strength. Because we know for a fact we draw 0, so. This tutorial, we ask him to draw 0. Does some damage, but we get to push 2. Push once. Push twice. Turn push. Goes through both traps. The number over here, that's my initiative. Basically, it depends on the first card I picked every turn, determines my initiative. The lower your number, the faster you act in a turn. No, Ravak, no. I can just stop over there, get some gold, might as well. Or pick up some gold. Save the route again. I hear he's decided that adventuring alone is not working out for him, so he's agreed to be the first mercenary in your guild. Let's get out of this dusty crypt and see who else we can recruit. Hurrah! Quest completed. Playing the Brute. The Brute can sure soak up damage well, but he's not the most mobile. Having ample funds is going to be the utmost importance getting this guild off the ground. Do you know anyone who's good at gold acquisition? I know just one woman. She's also a dab hand at poking holes in those who get in her way. She's in the process of liberating some gold right now. Shall we lend her a hand? So, we'll get the Scoundrel. Which is interesting, because the group I play Gloomhaven with doesn't use a Scoundrel. We have... we have... Tinkerer. Mind Rat. Spellweaver, and Cragheart. I forgot what the Mind Rat's called. What is the Mind Rat called? The trainer points in the direction of the Ruined Crypt on the outskirts of town. Dead bandits littered the area, many with knives still embedded in the corpses. It's clear they didn't see their attacker coming. Play with the Scoundrel. Yeah, amusingly, both the Brute and the Scoundrel did not appear in my tabletop version. Meet the Scoundrel. She's incredibly nimble and mobile, not to mention able to combo off huge amounts of melee damage when things line up just right. Let's help her out of this sticky situation. Firstly, you need to kill 3 archers in this round before they attack. Yes, we have to kill it in one turn. So throwing knives gives us attack 2, range 3, target 2. So we get to... I guess we're doing... Yeah, we're guaranteed to draw zeros. And we need a way to draw range. Kill 3 archers before they attack this round. Ah, there you go. Smoke bomb, the bottom effect there, has pull. So we basically pull you into that trap there, and we can throwing dives those two. So throwing knives, you and you. And you can do pull on you. Not quite a smoke bomb, but I'll take it. Ah, feels good picking off multiple targets in a single turn, doesn't it? One last objective, loot at least 5 piles of gold this round. Sometimes the top half of a card allows you to move, too. Loot abilities pick up all the gold within the radius specified by the value, so you work out where you need to stand and get looting. We need a short rest. Sure, don't need that right now. Right, so... what do we want? We want Thieves' Knack. No, we want Quick Hands. Gives us loot 1. We want to grab 5 loot piles. How are you going to grab 5 loot? It wasn't going to be Smoke Bomb. The loot 1. If I stand here, we get 4. If I stand here, I get 4. If I stand here, I get 4. Loot 2. Throwing knife has loot 2. Never mind. There you go. Which means I need the bottom half of this. I need the top half that lets me move. Quick Hands, top half lets me move. There you go. Move there. Get the attack. Loot 2. Confirm. And money! Money, money! Gotta love that money. Nice, let me just take care of that gold for you. For your assistance in this scenario, the Scoundrel has agreed to join the guild. That means we've got enough mercenaries now for a proper mission. You need at least 2. Yeah, you can have up to 4. Quest completed. The first thing we should do as a guild is re-establish the trade route with Gibbet Hill to the west. We've been having a small problem with bandits in the woodland en route, but with the Brute and Scoundrel to assist, there's nothing that should cause you any trouble. It'll give you some much needed experience on the job and allow me to get some new items in the stock once the way is cleared. Go knock some bandit heads together. So, bandits are blocking the way. Unlock Gibbet Hill. Bandit archers and bandit guards. Plus a coin to your hangman. Oh yeah. There's so many references. Ooh, event. The road is deserted as you make your way towards Gibbet Hill. Trading in the area has effectively stopped for months now. with so few daring to venture along the main highways. As you make your way along the trail, it's wending its way through the wooded grove. The crack of a twig snapping underfoot pierces the silence. You hear a rustling in the undergrowth, getting louder as its source makes its way towards you. We attack! We attack! Right, this is your first proper fight. It looks like 2 clearings with a couple of bandits each. Just remember that I've taught you. Don't enter the second clearing until you're ready. You can change your character's starting positions this time by clicking the white hexes. By the way, if you're struggling to make objects in the group, you can press tab to highlight them. Rock over there, archer, archer. You can see the turn order of monsters in the same class this way. You'll all get the same initiative from the card drawn for the class, but the actual order per monster on that class's turn is determined by their ID numbers. So this archer acts before that archer. That's archer 3, that's archer 5. Oh. You got Provoking Roar, Shield Bash, Spare Dagger, Skewer. Attack 3. If you have Wind Element, it gets attack 4 and Pierce 1. It's 2 in a line, and gives you 1 experience point. Skewer has a move of 6 with 1 experience point, but you burn the move. Leaping Cleave. Attacks 3 to adjacent. 1, a Wolverine Assault. Move 3, push. 2, 1 adjacent enemy. Sweeping Blow hits people in an arc. Move 3, push 1, target all adjacent enemies. Trample. Attack 3, pierce 2, move 4, jump. Attack 2, target all enemies move through. Balanced Measure, attack X, where X is the number of hexes you've moved so far this turn. Move X, where X is the amount of damage you've inflicted so far. Yeah, it's a card. It's an X card, of course it is. Yeah. You see at the bottom of the card, you see the level of the card. And we're level 1, so you can use level 1 cards, level X cards. And loot and go. Okay, and what do you have? Flanking Strike. Attack 3, plus 2 attack and gain experience when the target is adjacent to any of your allies. Crap. And it's not even a burn. Really? A 5 attack and experience without a burn. Lovely. Attack 3. Add plus 2 attack and gain 1 experience when the target is adjacent to any of your allies, and add plus 2 attack and gain 1 when the target is adjacent to none of its allies. You get an additional bonus if you're flanking it, an additional bonus if it's alone. Essentially, attack 7 to experience. Nice. Throwing Knives we've seen, Smoke Bomb we've seen to a certain degree. Although, again, yeah, that's a burn on invisible. Deep Snack disarms an adjacent trap for experience. Special Mixture is a heal and a poison. Swift Bow is range 4, attack 3. Okay, anyway, I think I'm going to move you a turn forward. I'm going to go over there. And I think we'll go. Oh, we get to pick our cards, don't we? What are we going to do here? I want to go first. I want to go fast. I can't go fast and move 3 at the same. Leaping Cleave lets me jump in front of them. They are range 3, so you'll have to move at least 1 square forwards to get to me. Unless you have a range up. Yeah, you can see this is our full modifier deck as well. Our full modifier deck has 6 zeros, 5 minus 1s, 5 plus 1s, 1 plus 2, 1 minus 2, 1 times 0, 1 times 2. And whenever you draw either the times 0 or the times 2, you shuffle the deck again. So whenever you draw either the 0 or the times 2, it resets. Okay, what do I want to do? Skewer. And Sweeping Blow. And you are going to go with what? Flanking Strike is super fast. You definitely go first if flanking strike comes out. I say definitely, you're very likely to go first if flanking strike comes out. You're attacking for how much damage? Attacking for 2 damage. Have mighty healing potion, what have you got? Heater shield and boots of fighting. Enemy shiv. Flanking strike. No, I don't want to flanking strike. I want to be adjacent first, so if I'm doing flanking strike, I want you to go after 35. You're gonna have to move at least one. Anything. Swift bow, and then something lets me move a lot. Let's move. Quick hands lets me up if I have. Yeah, okay. Okay, so they can go faster than me, but they go faster. Move 1, attack 3, creates a 3 damage trap in addition hex close to. Okay, that's not good at all. We're gonna put one. Ooh, no damage. Yay! Was move attack 1. They put the traps down there. Right, Brute's turn. Move over there. Turn movement. That's going to waste the attack, isn't it? Going to waste the attack. But it helps you can get the kill off there, hopefully. Alternatively, I'm not going to burn. I'm not going to burn that move. Crazy. Burn the action. Oh, didn't target. Oh, blast! I forgot the bloody. Oh well, that helps at least. Forgot to target the push. Convenient, but that'll have to do the turn. Quick hands. There. Oh. Yeah. There. Action. Our turn. We know you can go super fast. We know you can go super. Got a pull. I have got a pull, which will hit you. Pull. Adaptation chapter experience. I'll take that. You can. I think the pull goes first. We'll end up over here. You can go with something nice. Take a leap, leave, and move up to the longest. Go with what? Move 4. Grab and go, move 4. Are 3 knives range? Yes, they are. It targets 2 targets. Let's see how this works out. This is going to go there. You. Scoundrel's turn. Might as well disarm the trap. Pull you. The pull. 3 damage trap? Is that? Wait, hold the phone. 2 damage trap. Why'd you... Oh, because that was your trap. You set that trap down. Ah. Different trap. +0. Root. 1, 2, 4. Blast it all. We go over the trap. It's not going to be great. Well, I can do a jump move to there. It's a jump move. I ignore all the traps along the way, so I can jump to that square. Then I can just do a regular attack on you. I got my +1 off that. Good. Element created. We created wind element. So if you had an ability that used elements, do I have any ability that actually uses elements? No, I have nothing that uses elements. You can. Certain people have abilities that use an element that's present for an additional effect. Let's get something. Boot 2. I want to heal 1, so I want special mixture. And any you want. I want to go after that, so go for you go for the backstab. Mainly, so I want you to go first. Then, as long as you go afterwards, go with Spare Dagger. There's gold. There's gold. Press Alt. I see the cards. Ah, okay. That's actually helpful. Yeah. Tab. Oh, there's gold here as well. Oh yeah, there's gold on the floor over there. Totally missed that. Totally missed that. Spare Dagger, therefore, and overwhelming assault. You can go open there, open the door, then you'll have a little bit of time to move back. Heal yourself. I could just move to 3-4. Might be able to do it this way. If I do that, we'll have 2 left over, right? That's not a burn. That is not a burn. There. Open the door. Oh. Waypoint. Let's go over there. There. I chickened out at the last moment. I just chickened out at the last moment. Move to the doorway. What do we have here? 2 guards. You can move a little bit further. Oh. They're gonna move 3 and attack 1. 2, 3. If I trip my thing, get back over there. They can't attack me this turn. Skip the attack. They can't attack me this turn because they're going to move 3, but they're not in range to do anything. And they've also bottlenecked themselves really nicely for me. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yeah. Move 4. Yeah, sadly it's a bit too close. I can't do trample and go through all of them. I would love to be able to do that, but I cannot. What can you do? Flanking strike would be beneficial. Go second. That said, throwing knives. If you move over here, throwing knives. Useful in the bottom level. Let's see. I want the experience from that as well. I'm gonna short rest. Short rest here. Thieves snack. Yeah, it's annoying, but I'll burn it. Right, so I'll take the throwing knives because I can hit both of them with it. I can do move first. How fast can you go? You can go at 50. You can go at 10 if you want to. Yeah, that. Way to move forward quickly. Oh. Okay, yeah, I'm happy with that. Then you're going to go with that. You're going to have a flanking strike. And you have to move over there and flanking strike this guy. Yep. Special mixture as well. Nope, it has to be the way around. Has to be the other way around. Okay. Skewer uses wind. So it does, yes, skewer uses wind. There it is, consume element. Okay. Right, Brute goes first. This is the end of the attack. There's only 2 rooms here, right? There's nothing else. Okay, so we're gonna move 4. We're gonna jump to here. Confirm movement. Confirm the attack as well. -1, conveniently. Disarm you. +0. You can't attack. You're disarmed, cannot attack. End your turn. You're gonna move to there. Poison. Skip the additional movement. Poison this target here. From target. Poison targets take additional damage. And he will flanking strike against you for attack 6. So unless I roll a -0, a ×0, you die. And I gain experience off that. And the other guy can't attack me this turn. You can move, but you can't attack. You automatically loot. Start again. Shield bash, balanced measure. If you get the experience, that'd be fantastic. Can you get experience? And you find good ways to get you some experience. There's always a way. I want to find ways to maximize experience gain here. The throwing knives is probably the best way to do that. You're at 4 XP, you are at 3, so yeah, I want to give you some XP. Sadly, Thieves' Snack would have been very helpful down there, but okay. Venom Shiv can outright kill. Throw Knives has a chance of not killing, so I'm kind of interested in that. Also get... There's gold there, isn't there? Yes, there is. In that case... Go for loot 1. Nothing else happens. 15! I think we go first. Shield 1, so they would not move at all, but they would shield themselves for 1 damage and attack twice and poison the target. And they would also reshuffle their decks. Power again. Oh no. Right. First turn, what we're going to do here. Can I hit you from here? I can. In that case, loot 1 immediately. And attack you from there. Firm targets. Oh, and you straight up get the kill. Oh well, never mind. Brute's turn. Frankly, Brute, just move onto the target. Actually, there's loads of gold over there, isn't there? Oh no. Oh, misplay. 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 There's so much gold I'm going to go missing with. I totally missed the fact there's like loads of gold back there. Oh, no. Dang. Oh well, skip attack. End of the adventure. And you do not loot what you don't loot, so we don't get to get that gold. Fiddle. Hiddle, as they say. Rewards unlock Gibbet Hill. Ah, the joyous sound of coins in the pocket. But what to invest in? Perhaps I should get some minor mana potions back in stock. About time you learned about the fundamentals of magic. I know a spellweaver who should be able to show you a thing or two. And last I heard from her, she was researching a stone circle in the forest nearby Gibbet Hill. Cool. Let's unlock the spellweaver. It's a class that requires a bit of 500 IQ plays, which I'm not very good at. Asking around the Gibbet Hill, you're directed on a forced path towards some forgotten ruins. As you reach the clearing, you hear a commotion ahead. It seems some bandits have cornered an orchid woman, a plant person. Is this who you have been told to find? Orchids are plant people. Christ. Meet the Spellweaver, a powerful but fragile magic wielder who can harness the natural elements of the world. Good thing we found her when we did. It's a lot of bandits. To get her out of this mess, you'll need to harness the power of the elements infused in the battlefield. The elemental infusions display can be seen on the right of the screen, indicating which magical elements are available for consuming. In this scenario, the ice element is already infused, but elements are normally infused for 2 rounds through using actions with elemental symbols on them. Available for consumption after the turn in which they're used. You can't generate an element and then immediately use it in your same action. Like if your move generates an element, you cannot then use that move element in your attack. Consume the ice element using Freezing Nova, survive the round by using a jump move to... Okay, so, we have ice prepared. Freezing Nova is attacks to all adjacent enemies with Immobilize. If you have ice element is attack 3, and I guess we're drawing... We have a full... Really? Okay. Anyway. Freezing Nova. And... Ride the wind. Never coming back until I watch the midnight sun. Yeah, Spellweavers have small hands, but they keep having to long rest and then get all their cards back. Yeah, the trick of the Spellweaver is basically maximizing your hand usage because you get to rest a lot. But then you have the elixir that gives you all your cards back. Right. First turn, Freezing Nova. Hang on. Do. Like no, I don't want that on. Do I have to turn that on? Click here to augment this.
Sensation. It happened. Finally, the moment we have all dreamed about.
Hey, Skimmy, thank you for the resub. 6 months, much appreciated. There you go, attack 3. Oof, there you go. Oof. Okay. I'll use the ice element to do an attack 3. Confirm targets. They each get additional a different card. Most of them get wrecked. They're immobilized, so they can't move this turn. So if I use my jump move to a place where they can't touch me, say here. Good point. Closed door, I can't go over there. Okay, fine. I can go where? Obstacle. Here's the thing. Can I go? I can go here. They can't touch me here. I want to go over there. There I get eyes on everybody from there. An obstacle, I can't go there. I don't think I've actually got anywhere else I can go. There, potentially. That's no different from over here. Well, regardless, they can't attack me now. I'm going to use Fire Orbs next turn anyway. I can see that happening already. And my turn. They can't move. My turn. By consuming the ice element, Freezing Nova dealt 3 base damage instead of 2, knocking out 3 bandits plus applying the immobilized condition on the bandits who couldn't chase after you. Is pretty darn powerful. Ride the Wind also infused the air element for you to use later if need be. You may have also noticed, with only 3 unburnt cards remaining, the Spellweaver will be exhausted after the next round is over, as you cannot return burnt cards via resting. Fortunately, the Spellweaver has a very powerful trick up her sleeve. Any of her powerful cards may burn after usage, but the top half of Reviving Ether allows her to return all her burnt cards to her hand. Getting the timing right on this one-time recovery per scenario of all burnt cards is the key to Spellweaver. The key to using the Spellweaver well. Yes. The 5 here that I'm not very good at. Okay, Reviving Ether's there. I can't long rest. I will die. I have to short rest. Freezing Nova? Sure. I'll burn Freezing Nova. So, recover all my burnt cards and Flame Strike this guy. So use a Flame Strike on this guy here, and then Reviving Ether to recover all my burnt cards. Man, so what's that symbol? Permanently burned, cannot be recovered by the burnt of any means. Yeah, just in case you manage to find another way to do that, you cannot chain them together. Got a choice. Flame Strike first because I need the speed. Move 2, attack 2, strengthen self. I gotta kill you, otherwise you'll kill me. So we will go for A, will recover all my cards. And I'll use attack 2 on you because die. It was a +2. End my turn. You, hang on, whose turn? Who's first? You're Bandit 11, you're Bandit 6, so you're going to end up in that square and can't do anything. You have to move 2. You can't move 2, you'll end up in that square. Oh, you strengthen, of course. Drink! Drink! I drunk. Hey, Steel. Right. I'm freezing Nova again. I can Mana Bolt, but that's... Mana Bolt can use any mana to increase attack by 1. Frankly, I'm gonna use Ride the Wind to end up over here. Fire Orb has got range of 3, right? Use that. Oh yeah, first of all, ooh, hang on. Ooh, or misses. I can't risk him going first, so I'm actually going to go for Freezing Nova and Ride the Wind. Hopefully they don't go before 21. If they go before 21, I'm screwed. 55, cool. Okay. Strengthen, by the way, gives them advantage on all their attacks, which means they draw 2 modifiers and use the better one. Jump, move to there for movement. Skip the rest of it. Freezing Nova. Oh great, you are not dead. I've got to burn a card. Burn a Mana Bolt. Mobilized. No, you're not anymore. Short rest. Fine. Freezing Nova, Fire Orbs. I could heal 4 here. Burn the heal. I can't burn for the heal. I cannot afford to burn the heal. Move back. And they're going to move 4. So they have to kill them now or I'm dead anyway. There. Oh. No! I had the wrong ability. I thought I had Mana Bolt. I thought I had Mana Bolt. I thought I had... Oh god, I'm dead. I am so dead. Attack 1. I can take the attack, but... I was not a clever Nemo. I was not a clever Nemo right there. That's what Nemo Na Fool is for. That's what Nemo Na Fool is for. I can't short rest either. I actually lose this one. I am immediately... Can't short rest because selection, but we lose. I'll have to probably play this one again because I screwed up at the end there. I can't burn the cards because it'll kill me anyway, so... Yeah, I misplayed that hard. Yep. Also, don't use ranged abilities in close combat because advantage. Yeah, that was my bad. I screwed that one up. Yeah. Freezing Nova, Ride the Wind. I could have... Yes, I could... Yes, sorry, I could have gone... Oh, for God's sake. I was so screwed up with my move, I totally forgot. Act 2. Stuff 3. Yeah, I'm too caught up in things at the moment. I could have recovered from that. You're right. You are very right. Must. Yep. Got a short rest. Lose freezing Nova. I was like, why did I lose? Yeah, because of reviving ether. So flame strike, reviving ether. I guess this is automatically going to be. It must work. So. I wonder if this is essentially whatchamacallit. Okay, so ride the wind to there. Ride the wind to there. Freezing Nova. Kill off one of them. I think this has to be scripted. Yeah, ride the wind to there. Freezing Nova. You stay alive. There's the ×2 as well. In my turn, you attack me back. I've got to burn a card. I burn fire orbs. Therefore, I must short rest. I lose frame strike. Mana bolt freezing Nova. So mana bolt goes first. I step back, and then I mana bolt this guy in the face. Move back with freezing Nova to here. Alternatively, I freezing Nova him in the face and then heal myself. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. That works for me. Heal myself for 3. Then I freeze a bolt him in the face. Just in case I draw ×0. There you go. Okay. That's what I mean by I haven't really got the brains to Spellweaver properly. So it's an interesting situation to be in. Where I know this hero requires a lot of stuff and I haven't got the skills for it. That's the Elemental Schools of Magic covered. Perhaps we could go do something with recruiting someone who understands high-tech constructions and such. I swear there was a Quattril Tinkerer messing about with a power core or some other artifact in the tower not too long ago. Good call. I heard he was looking for fellow explorers to investigate a tomb nearby. Barkeep said he was set off yesterday. Sounds to me like the sort who might be interested in joining a guild as our own. Let's go unlock the Quattril Tinkerer, which is what Kenny usually plays. My friend Des plays the Spellweaver, Kenny plays the Tinkerer, I play the Cragheart, Flo plays the Mind Vermin. The trainer informs you that the Quattril, which is like a stone-based creature, quartz, had last been seen heading to the basement underneath an abandoned mansion to the south of the city. You reach the mansion and find the front door wide open and small footprints in the thick dust. You follow these to a door to the deep, dark basement. You yell at Kenny. Kenny, I need some Quattril advice. Meet the Tinkerer. He's a great support character to have on the team, but can also take on multiple enemies in a pinch. Looking at those skeletons, I'd say this counts as one. Currently he is wounded, and will take 1 damage at the start of his turns, so you ought to heal him as soon as possible. With that mana health potion. Looking at where the enemies in this room are, I'd advise you to go as late as possible this round. Sometimes it's better to go slow and let the enemies come to you, so you aren't at risk of being attacked. Then you can use one of the Tinkerer's famous area of effect attacks to deal some serious damage to multiple enemies at once. can recognize such abilities by the hex-shaped patterns on the ability cards during the area. Right, so let's go slow. So Ink Bomb. You see that Ink Bomb there attacks us. I was gonna say a 2x2 hex thing or hex triangle. Energizing Tonic will. I can't do that at the same time. I can do Toxic Bolt. That burns as well. Ah, blast. We know we want to do that. The bottom of Toxin. 2x2 triangle. Yeah, I guess that works. Yeah, so we must do that now. It's actually used to be during our turn, don't we? Ink Bomb first. Toxic Bolt possibly, depending how it works out. But again, I probably don't want to. Right. Selection. You go first. Move 3, attack 1, target 2. And line up perfectly for me. There you go. There you go, you beauties. A perfect lineup. I'll receive 1 damage. Right, my turn. Heal up, please. You may have noticed that if you use a heal ability when wounded, the character not only recovers hit points, but also uses the wound icon. Healing can also remove poison, but in that case you will only remove the poison and not heal. Ink Bomb. I can't. How do I rotate this? I can rotate it in such a way that I get. Can I rotate this somehow? Okay, it's R. Okay, R rotates this. I hit here. Damage to everybody. I can use that, but can I burn stuff? If I burn Toxic Bolt, I'll have Net Shooter and Energize. I'll have Net Shooter. I'm not going to burn it. I'm just not going to move. I'm just not going to move. Boom! Ink Bomb was pretty good, eh? I'll leave you to finish off the fight. Rotate it by pressing R. If I hadn't done that, I couldn't hit them all. Short rest. Lose Toxic Bolt. Fine, I guess. We get Energizing Tonic and Net Shooter, and Net Shooter probably will hit them all. Because Energizing Tonic is fast. They're both fast. Yep, it goes 4. What's the range on Net Shooter? I can actually do it. So rotate, rotate. There you go. Move 6, end there. Might as well get some gold. I don't think I get to keep the gold, but hey. Tinkerer basically is a very good support that can burn cards for powerful attacks. That's the way it goes. Very useful support character, but if in a pinch, can burn cards to gain powerful attacks. We're getting a proper mercenary guild together now. Speaking of paid jobs, I've met someone who has requested our help. Peace be with you. I'm the priestess here, sworn to the sanctuary of the Great Oak. I thank you for meeting with me. We at the sanctuary are in dire need of assistance. You see, the holy crypt in the catacombs beneath the sanctuary has been broken into and defiled by deranged cultists, raising hordes of undead to do their nefarious bidding. I beg of thee, please help us be rid of this menace. All too common an occurrence these days. Anyhow, sounds like an opportunity to try out our 2 latest recruits together. Right. Tomb of Horrors. Oh, for God's sake. Everything is a reference. Living corpses have 7 health, very slow, 1 movement, and 3 attacks, so they hit quite hard. The Keeper meets you at the entrance to the temple, where many of the acolytes look fearfully towards the building. He explains that the portals have opened up in the crypts, and that although they have a symbol capable of closing them, no one is brave enough to enter the crypt. She gives you the artifact and explains, you will need to remain in the crypt for some time, and then the symbol will close the spell portals. Good luck. Okay, to survive a certain amount of time. Effect, I think. With the abilities. The script is bathed in an unholy light emanating from mysterious portals in the corners of the room. You brace yourselves for battle against whatever evil that may come through. Survive 3 rounds. Hang on. Is this bottom left actually used for anything? I might move chat and stuff over there. Right. So what do we... Oh, it's just them two. Okay. Still, this is still a certain degree tutorializing. Hey. 3 turns. Oh, we've got nothing. You've got potion. You can hook gun this guy into that trap. Hook gun that guy into that trap. What's the range on fire orbs? 3. If you're standing in that square, you can hit all of them with fire orbs. You need a way to get to that square quickly. You're going to go over there, you're going to hit all 3 of them. At which point you are going to have to pull you into that square over there. You have a pull in the bottom. You can burn in the bottom half. Toxic Bolt can pull that one up. Don't want to really do all that stuff. Do knowledge and okay, we're going to put you there. You can go for enhancement field. Hang on. There for the trap pull. But enhancement field, hook gun enhancement field. Wait, is it? And stun shot. Not. Reduce an allies that's relevant. Shot. Reviving shock. Range 3, target 2. Have less health than you should. Weird. Because we're gonna go, we can move to here. Hit that, hit that. Please give you to move to there, we can just energizing tonic. No. Actually, from there I can hit both of you. Reviving shock. 21. Move to immobilize model, target one adjacent enemy. Okay. Which means you would go that way. You would avoid the trap naturally, so you will move this way. You're removing 1, attacking 2. So actually, as long as we're here, we're actually kind of safe. So you're going to move 2 to that square over there. You're going to attack you and you. Burn. +1, 3 damage to you. +1, 3 damage to you. And the Tinkerer's turn. You're gonna move. Oh, you're gonna move there. Fire orbs. Dead. 3 damage. Dead. And you'll move 2, you'll end up there. Because you'll naturally want to avoid the trap. Right, so we have here another one over there. Okay, we can do what now? Hook gun and pull. Move over here, I can pull you into the trap. Attack 2 poison, range 3. That's what. Flames, we can do Mana Bolt. Mana Bolt will hit for 3. Mana Bolt hit for 3 on you, potentially. Pair that up with Mana Bolt. It's I can hit you with Mana Bolt directly, but I need to move to anything. Ride the wind to there. I'm going to have to Reviving Ether next round no matter what happens. Next turn I have to Reviving Ether, so I can... Which means I'll have to use the bottom half of the spell. Next turn I'll have to use the bottom half of another spell, so I want to keep possibly Flame Strike for that. I'll Mana Bolt Ride the Wind this turn, because next turn after Reviving Ether, Flame Strike. Hopefully I can get an attack with Flame Strike off. So we'll Mana Bolt Ride the Wind. I'm going to move over there and basically flame this guy. Mana Bolt this guy for 3 damage. You should not be able to reach there. I don't think I've ever seen you having a movement that's that big. You I am concerned about, though, so I can probably go for the stun on you. Stun shot you. Stun shot one of them. Bomb. Move 2, heal eyes. Move 4 with a stun shot. Well, let's go for stun shot, and then I want the other one to be. It might just be a move, so as long as it's not something that burnt. A high move, possibly to get nearby. I'll get like a high move. On. Move 4, unfortunately, it's on stun shot. I want the stun, because I want to stun you so you can't do anything nasty. Someone will appear there next turn. Right. Blast it all. Especially because your problem next turn, you're gonna have to be early on, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Okay. Change of plans. You're spawning next turn. This has to happen no matter what. Unfortunately, this has to work this way. But you're not gonna go over there. If you're not gonna go over there, we have way more leeway in what to do with you. That does 3 damage. I'll move over here and do a hook gun. I'll use to go quick since it's early. Hook gun you into that there. That'll, if I hit for as long as I hit for 0 damage, I can pull you in straight into that. You'll have to move over there. Move over there. You should theoretically be dead, but fine, whatever. Right, so Mana Bolt with the extra bonus attack. Kill you completely. Why am I even bothering to ride the wind? I don't need to ride the wind. All I need to do is move. If I just move, I just discard it and I can short rest next well. Right, you need to move. Move over there and do the heal. It doesn't make a difference. I can't. I guess I can hit this. Try to hit you from here. If I can get to kill you, that's fantastic. If not, You take the damage, you die. Oh god. An idiot. I can't move into this square because I needed to be here for that. Ah! Move 0. Move 0. You will walk through that trap. Because you will, if they have no other way to attack you, they will walk through the trap. You won't move this turn, but you will self-heal, annoyingly. I misplayed that one really badly. Damn. The wind element, I don't have anything to use with the wind element. Not going to move, but the self-heal is going to be real pain. You will avoid the trap. Right. Oh, hello. Living Corpse Elite. 10 health. Okay. All I need to do is survive this round. Yeah, but Mana Bolt, I just used it. It's over here. It's currently in the discard. I can technically short rest now. As long as I don't burn Reviving Ether, we're okay. What am I going to do with this, though? Good. What are you doing? Ink Bomb them, I guess. Ink Bomb them. Toxic Bolt, Ink Bomb on you. Maybe kill those two off. You will do what? Flame Strike. If I short rest now. Unfreezing Nova. I can Mana Bolt one of them. I need to move. I need to move to at least. Is that a position I can use? That's not a square I can use. And to move to... I can't move there. I can't risk moving there. Move at least here. Then... Flame striking you. So Mana Bolt Flame Strike. No, I have to Reviving Ether. I have to Reviving Ether here, annoyingly. I'm going to just late in the turn, so we can decide what happens. I'm going to do it late in the turn, so I can decide either to Mana Bolt for the kill, or Reviving Ether for my cards. Because if I use these two cards, they'll go into the discard pile. At which point I can short rest next turn, lose one of them. No, you're right, I'm right. I can do that. Move to there. Flame strike one of them. Yeah, okay, that works. Because I forgot I have Rather in it as well. This is too much head. This is too much 5 head for me. Spellweaver's difficult. It's all about when to use Reviving Ether, and it's really, really doing my head in. Fine. Okay. Right. You're gonna move there. Flame strike. Damage. You are gonna Ink Bomb. What are you doing? You're moving 3. Attack 0. Huh. Really? Less concerned, actually. Still gonna do that though, because that hits both of you. It's almost a guaranteed kill on you. I have to roll -0 to hit you. With a +1, I kill you off as well, so. Left to your own devices, you will move to here. You'll move to here, left to your own devices. Or will you move to there to maximize your attacks? I mean, you technically got attack of 0, and I can tell you, I can definitely take the hit. Will you prioritize? I don't actually know. This is actually going to be a good question. I'm not going to move. I'm going to do that. I can't hit you anyway, never mind. Get movement. I'm just interested, would you... Yeah, you don't... Oh, and you roll a times 0 damage. Haha. Okay, the portals suddenly blink out of existence. Whatever dark magic was remaining to the dead seems to see. They collapse to the floor. You have survived the undead onslaught and restored peace to the sanctuary. I cannot express just how grateful I am. Thank you. With the threat of the sanctuary gone, we can finally resume the restoration of the temple here. It will be some time before we are ready to resume our normal services, but I hope we can be of help in the future. I bid you farewell. Yeah, leaving dangerously, it's only dangerous if it's next to you, because the living flesh tends to be very, very slow. Hang on a second, we did that for free? I thought we were supposed to be looking for page... Oh, never mind. Join a guild, they said. Fun, they said. Make heaps of gold. Don't mind him. Thanks to you, the temple will reopen in due time. You will be glad to receive their blessings. Now, the next village we've lost contact with is the Marshes. The route is under lockdown after a number of raids from small bandits of vermlings camping nearby. I want you to head up north and see if you can drive them out. Oh, and watch out for their hounds. Let these scars across my face be a warning to you. Get up too close to those dogs and they'll bite back. Are we basically learning about reprisal? Or retaliation, I think. We're still doing story intro. As you head north from Demon Spire, the path gradually turns to mud and the farmland gives way to small patches of woodland. Entering one of these thickets, you hear the growls of wolves in the wind, and high-pitched grunts urging them on. It seems they have picked up your scent. Prepare for battle. Okay, right. The full 4-man? No, it's the 2-man. What? Hounds burst from the undergrowth, barking at you menacingly, followed by a vermling scout. He seems briefly taken aback at having stumbled upon a band of mercenaries, but quickly regains his composure and knocks an arrow ready to fire. We still do tutorial stuff, combinations of peoples. Right, okay, fine. You have built-in retaliate. If you attack them in melee, they will automatically do damage back. So attacking them in melee is a bad move. Throwing knives and fire orbs. Fire orbs on all 3 of them, throwing knives on the dogs. Getting eruption is hard as well. Holy crap. Is that a square? It is a square. Moving, if I move to there somehow, impending eruption, all 4 of them. System, it's mathematically the same thing as fire orbs. Frost armor. No, frost armor has mathematically has exactly the same top half as mana bolt. Frost armor is what you want for the bottom half. So you next 2 damages, 2 sources of damage you suffer, no damage instead. Frost armor. Get that up early. Fire orbs. Well, I'm gonna go throwing knives. Big hands. It happens. Move to attack 0. Move the attack. I've also screwed up, haven't I? I have. Mobilize, can't move. Dogs go quick. Dogs go super fast. Can't move, I'm mobilized. Blast. Case. We're in disadvantage here, so I'm gonna have to attack you. Retaliate you is alright. Retaliate on both of them. Ooh. You're dead at least. damage. Loot. Anyway, action. Right. Move back here. That's frost armor move, right? Frost armor move. Frost armor move to here. Fire orbs these. +1 on them, please. Yes. That works. Right. You have special mixture to heal yourself up. Special mixture and quick hands is your loot. Both your loots are down here. Christ, okay. There's going to be 3 more enemies left over, I think. Or unless it's counting that by room. A lot of move. Backstab has a move 6, which is actually 1, 2, 3, 4, and I can actually get back out of it. Okay. You will have to be... loot 1, so you're gonna, can I move over there somehow? Do Pilling Eruption, Ride the Wind. Ride Pilling Eruption. I can be if at all possible. Reviving Ether. I could burn that. I could use that for the move. That's a tricky. No, Impending Eruption it is. Okay, first things first, heal yourself. Move 6. Move 1, 2, 3, 4 to the. Actually, can I move here and open the door? I think you have to go onto the. You have to open the door. You've located a sparsely defended vermling encampment. Driving the enemies away from here should make the trade route safe once more. Right, so they will automatically go 4, they will muddle 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we'll have to back out. They have what? Move 4, attack 0, move 4, muddle. Go over here, get out the way. See, they've got rain. Maybe it's a straight line back. There. Just remember that hounds go super fast. Okay, you're gonna go there. Get the move to 1. Right. I get to have 1 more turn. Or I can Manifold to get the speed out. Then maybe move up to here. Manifold needs to be at least this. Something to move forward. Time strike to move. Here, then Manifold, a hound. A flanking strike, which is super fast. Super duper fast. Ranged attack I can use? Not as such, no. Single out. What I can do, sneakily, is I can move over here and then smoke bomb. The invisible lasts until the end of my next turn. An invisible character cannot be focused on nor targeted by the enemy, but can be damaged by non-targeted damage. Invisibility does not affect interactions with allies. Invisible condition is removed at the end of the affected character's next turn. Monsters treat invisible characters as if they were obstacles. If I move over there, go invisible, they can't get past. And then next turn I can start doing some more damage. If I use smoke bomb there, then I need something to get close. Just be honest, end up being singled out or something. Thieves' Knack. Definitely got traps, so big thieves. Big thieves' Knack is the extras. Cool. The Hound is actually going second. Good. So you go first. You're going to move here. Mana bolts. You. -1. Shame. Means you have to go. Alternatively, stick to the plan, Nemo. Over there. Visible yourself. I'm invisible. They can't see me, but I'm like a wall to them. Yep, they just passed the turn because they haven't got range. They can't do anything. Right, so Smoke Bomb is currently active. I can flanking strike super again. How early can you go? You'll have to long rest next turn, but how early can you go? You can go 21, step over there, freezing over there. Then you'll have to do long rest next. Or you can do short rest after. It's fine. Yeah. So do freezing over, reviving ether, jump to 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 to that square, freezing over everything around you. As long as you go after 21. Difficult, unfortunately. Actually, it can go as late in the turn as possible. Single out Venom Shiv. Late as turn as possible, because they won't be able to cross by me anyway. Range that range of 3 poison is going to be iffy because they're going to be able to attack. Yeah. Okay. Right, you get to move over to that position. Retaliate's going to. Oh, but hey. Oh yes. Double kill. Because I killed you, Retaliate doesn't happen. You get to attack me with a move, that's fine. You do no damage. Hurrah! Lucky, lucky, lucky. I am, however, poisoned. We get to move up to... there, I can move up to there with that. I can use Venom Shift to do attack 6, because poison and get a load of experience off that. Oh. Keep forgetting to loot afterwards as well. True bum, but keep forgetting to loot. Right, just one more route to clear, and I should have a re-established contact with enough suppliers to reopen my shop for business. Sure, you can wait to get your hands on some decent gear. I'd love to finish the tutorial. There's some incentive for you. As your core training nears its end, I hope you are getting used to how various abilities and effects interact with each other. You'll certainly be needing some advanced techniques and quests to come. Anyhow, I've tracked down a fifth potential mercenary for your crew. The Cragheart! You can get him on board. This guy has fists of stone. And I mean literally. Cragheart time. You again find yourself at the entrance of a once abandoned crypt and begin to ask yourself, what makes all these mercenaries keep exploring tombs of undead? Gold. It must be gold. You enter the tomb expecting to find another individual in need of your tactical knowledge. I like the Craghearts. Craghearts are cool. I forgot what the name of their species is. Oh, Cragheart is the fact that they're an exile of their species. Meet everyone's favorite walking boulder, the Cragheart. You're badly outnumbered here, and will need to employ some defensive tactics. Let's go over how Retaliate works, and see how we can use that to help old Craggy out of this mess. I know the feeling of the stream title. I looked at this manual and was confused, so I closed the box and never... That wasn't a problem. I loved playing the game, and you had a group going, but because of COVID crap this year, we haven't been able to play for months. That was not the problem, unfortunately, Lord Killa, but I understand. I definitely understand that as well. I think it took me a good couple of weeks of rereading and rereading the rules until I understood it properly before I even asked my friends over to play. But it is definitely an enjoyable game, and I think once this gets up to speed, this will be a far cheaper alternative. That's commitment. That's commitment to fun. I like committing to fun. Committing to fun is a good idea. I think once this game has the campaign added to it, playing 20 quid or whatever the final price is for this might be a more appealing replacement than paying like 100 quid for a box, because it is a very expensive board game because it is massive. Yeah. Like Shield, Retaliate is an active bonus that can either last the round or be persistent, like usually with a termination condition for the latter. While active, melee attackers will have damage inflicted upon them equal to the Retaliate value after each attack. Surrounded by this many living bones, a retaliation against any attack equates to an incredible amount of damage, assuming you can survive the round, that is. Oh, and one last thing. Note that Earth is infused already. Remember to click the consume icon on the card if you wish to use that element to power up the ability. Okay. Craghearts. What do you actually have here? Opposing Strike is a pretty good one. You slam the opposite sides. On the next 6 melee attacks targeting you, you gain Retaliate 2. It clearly wants me to Avalanche and then Opposing Strike for the Retaliate. Kill 4 living bones this round without moving. It wants me to Opposing Strike Avalanche. I need to go early because I need to get the Opposing Strike to go off as quickly as possible. Get that Retaliate set up, then Avalanche to hit these 2 here. Which has, again, Earth Infusement, so it can infuse for the extra 5 attack that's going to do to me. 5 attack plus 6... Oh, I love opposing. Good, I love this. I have a group that's still gathering together because COVID is very much beaten back over here, but the group is too big. Yeah, that is a problem as well. It is a max 4-player game. We tried to basically home rule 5 players, but it doesn't scale well. Like, there's no rules for scaling above 4. Unfortunately. So we had a long time when it was me and like 4 friends, and one of them just didn't play. Which was a sad moment. It was a sad moment. There you go. That's the attack move. Target when all attacks is what's going to be really, really strong for me. I go first. Good. Power up that avalanche to the face. And I'm hitting both. We're hitting correct to those 2. Firm targets. Get wrecked. And retaliate. The next 6 melee attacks. Retaliate 2 damage. Killed 2. Move 3, so you're going to move 1, 2, 3. Attack me twice, die. Attack me twice, die. Boy. Have fun times, folks. You deal no damage, you take 2 damage. Hit me again. I take 1 damage. I'll take the damage. You die. I take 1 damage. Takes 3 damage. Now, the interesting thing is, the Cragheart is not a tank. The Cragheart is not a tank. I made this mistake first time I played Cragheart. I was like, oh, it's a tank, clearly. No. There are no tanks in this game. The Brute is probably closer to a tank, but there are no tanks. I walked my Cragheart straight into the middle of the room in my very first turn playing and just got annihilated. Because every monster targeted my character. He took a fair bit of damage, but that was a great result. A well-timed retaliate can be devastatingly powerful. By the way, you can see the active bonus for the opposing strike is, well, still active. Just look at the Cragheart's portrait at the top of the screen. Those little pips is an active bonus box show you how at a glance how many instances remain. You can check the effect text and XP yield by hovering over it. Did you notice how the living bonus shield didn't prevent any retaliate damage? Like traps, retaliate damage is not an attack, and such will deal exactly the amount of damage it says it will, affected by shields, modifiers, and the like. Right, finish them off and we can get out of here. I need to short rest. There's 2 pips there. There's 2 pips left. That. I sacrificed Dirt Tornado. Shame. I tend not to short rest. It's difficult because you have a small number of people, but when you have 4 people on the board, it's easier to coordinate a long rest. Then Claude. Backup ammunition. Yeah, all allies suffer 1 damage. Shield 2 affects all allies. Basically, you hurt all your allies for 1. Grant them 2 shield until the end of the turn. But again, it's a mixture of buffs and enemies. I will probably do the unstable upheaval here. Move forward 1. Oh, that's rumbling advance. Actually, unstable upheaval, rumbling advance. And anything that's left over will die to retaliate. Yeah, anything that's left over will die to retaliate. So first things first, unstable. Move 2. All adjacent allies and enemies suffer 1 damage. Sadly, I cannot use Earth Element in the same turn as I'm making it. Let me use Unstable Upheaval. Both of them. Could kill them. They won't. But they'll die to retaliate damage anyway. Cragheart can tank more than other characters, but it just means that if it hits unstable, usually better for it to land the Cragheart. Yeah, pretty much. There are people with more health than others, but there are no tanks. We'll loot the gold. Ooh, +2. Actually, I'll take that. Any health more than... There you go, and that's... Take that and you die. Well done. That looks like an unmanageable situation at first, but as you saw, if you play your cards right, you can even navigate the trickiest situation. The Cragheart's on board. That's 5 mercenaries. I reckon just 1 more and we should be able a large enough crew to take on some quests further out from Demon Fate. You know, if you can find someone capable of summoning allies to the battlefield, it'll feel like we have even more mercs still. I know some vermlings are quite proficient at handling hasty beasts, brethren of theirs. Vermlings? We're going to recruit a vermling? Don't let the rodent exterior fool you. They're just Skaven. They aren't all feral scavengers. Some vermlings develop strong psychic abilities. Rumor has it that one such vermling, Mind Thief, there you go, it wasn't Mind Thief, is hunting down demons nearby. Would you say no to Demon Hunter joining the guild just because she looks a bit rattish? I vote we find this Mind Thief and see if she fancies joining us for a chance at greater glory and hunting demons. Okay, perhaps not greater glory just yet, but glory all the same. Unlocks the Mind Thief. And Flo plays the Mind Thief. So it's our group of 4 is me on the Cragheart, Kenny on the Tinkerer, Dez on the Spellweaver, and Flo on the Mind Thief. No one in the marches is willing to help you find the Mind Thief. They all turn away when you mention the vermling. As you are about to leave, a small girl runs up and says, "The rat lady was here. She said she's going to drive away the demons from the abandoned dungeon under the keep to the east. She gave me this." She sews you a small straw doll in the shape of a rather unpleasant rodent. You head to the keep and venture down the musty steps to the dungeon below. And these are the 6 classes that are available at the start of the game, yes. These are the 6 classes that you have from the get-go. You have to start retiring classes to unlock more. Meet the final member of your starting roster, the Mind Thief. What she may lack in physical prowess, she is made up in the ability to control the actions of enemies and summon allies to the battlefield. Summons autonomously act directly before the turn of their summoner, always performing a move X, attack Y action, where X and Y are their respective stats. As the Mind Thief was out hunting demons, you're about to face a more serious enemy, the Night Demon. These harrowing creatures have an inherent ability to give disadvantage to all attacks targeting them, making them often tricky to deal with. Perhaps you could try taking them down with a non-attack source of direct damage, i.e. traps. For this round, summon an ally, kill a Night Demon. Top tip for you, enemies will prioritize your summon if you are in the same range. Use this to your advantage. Yep, summons are pretty much... you can tank with them, yes, to a degree. Right, damages caused... what do we have? You have Empathetic Assault. And 8 attackers gain disadvantage, okay. Into the Night. A good loot ability that generates Dark Scurry. Move attack 1, loot 2, 1. Submissive Affliction. Force one energy within range 5 to perform attack 2 range 0, targeting another enemy of the following action. Parasitic Influence. On your melee attacks, heal 2 stealth. Yeah, there's a lot of, those augments cards. Like, basically, it's a permanent buff. Whenever you melee attack, you heal yourself with 2. Withering Claw. On your melee attacks, Muddle and Poison. Gnawing Horde. Summon the Plague Rat. Well, I need to summon an eye this round anyway, so Gnawing Horde is going to come out. They have movement 3. 3 into the Night. Ah, yes, there you go. I can move them into a trap with Parasitic Influence. As long as I go late in the turn. And I can do... there you go. Go late in the turn, bring out the Gnawing Horde to be a tank for me. And as long as they end within one turn of... one movement of a trap, I can make them walk into a trap. Move 4, attack 2. Super duper fast. They will also, if there was darkness, they would become invisible. Okay, so first things first, Gnawing Horde over here. Confirm targets for you, you move to there, please. Kill yourself. Now your final objective, kill the remaining Night Demons. One of the Mind Thief's signature traits is access to augment abilities, Withering Claw. While active, these grant persistent buffs to her melee attacks. You normally only have one augment active at a time. They handily always come with an attack attached to, in addition to setting up the augment. These demons are creeping me out, so I'll leave it up to you from here. Good luck. Okay, so my rat will always go before me. No matter what speed it is, it'll be like 1 less than that, so it'll always go before me. And it's what it's going to do, it's going to move 1 and attack 2 and apply poison. I do it for Empathetic Assault, Withering Claw. Muddle means they get disadvantage, correct? Yes, and poison means they'll take more damage. And if you're going to go over there or over there, I don't know. Hopefully you're going to go over there. If you go over there, I can stand over there, and anyone going that way will kill. The rat technically draws from your pile. Yeah, the rat draws from your pile. So I have the ×0. That ×0 is going to come up, isn't it? That ×0 is going to come up on script. I get the feeling that ×0 is going to come up on script, annoyingly. They've got 2 zeros and a -1. So I'm going to go for... we have Parasitic, we used that one already, so I'm going to use for Withering Claw, because it clearly wants me to... Still faster, jeez. That minus 0 is for the it's there for the There you go. There's the times 0. You knew it was coming. You knew it was coming. Which means I'm definitely going to be causing one, because I've got no times 0 anymore, so it will be doing the damage. Which means technically I can empathetic assault you. And still, yep, that changes everything around. I can empathetic assault you, kill you. I have disadvantage, doesn't matter. I'm guaranteed to draw 0s. And confirm targets. Yep. I immobilize you. Take a step back. Now, again, I've got 0. Okay, my deck has been shuffled, so I can draw that again. Conveniently. What's irrelevant, isn't it? Either if I draw the 0, it's if I don't draw the 0, it's not. Short rest to get one of these back, and regardless of which I get, it'll be a good thing. So, what would I want to move? I could just become invisible, whatever. I need to move first. Fearsome Blade for the move would be helpful. Short rest. Fine. So I can Fearsome Blade for the move and attack, which will hopefully not do that. But then if I get that, you've got 0s everywhere. So that's the Fearsome Blade. So Fearsome Blade and then Submissive, because the times 0 can only turn up at one point. Right? The times 0 is always going to be turning up on my rat. If it doesn't turn up on the rat will do 1 damage. Then it'll have to turn up on one of my attacks. Oh, the rat doesn't. Oh, fine. Blast it all. Anyway, movement there. Over here, might as well. Good movement. Attack you. Now, here's the real embuggerance. Is my times 0 going to come out now? No, it doesn't. There you go. No times 0. I guess you too can consider yourself a Demon Slayer now, huh? Or was it Demon Hunter? Whatever the point. Well done. Whatever, comma, the point is, well done. That's all 6 of them. Now we've got the guild going, we're starting to get job requests coming in from far and wide. Also hearing rumors regarding the locations of powerful artifacts that could be worth investigating. In fact, you should check this one out first. A few nights ago, a falling star was said to have been seen landing in a forest clearing near Gibbet Hill. When villagers went to investigate, there was no trace of anything having landed there. A day or so later, they started experiencing minor earthquakes emanating just north of the village, not far from the clearing. Nothing up there except old decrepit crypt. The villagers, being villagers, are too scared to investigate. Sounds like a magical artifact of some kind to me. You should go check it out. I recommend you bring along the Cragheart and the Mind Thief. They should easily be up to the task. Right, this is another tutorial bit with Justice 2, isn't it? Yeah, unlocks chapter 1.1 and multiplayer mode. Okay. This is the last tutorial one, I think. After following the directions from the villagers at Gibbet Hill, you come to the entrance of an old ruined crypt. It is clear someone has been here recently. The entrance has been disturbed. Entering the tomb, you are greeted by the angry shouts of bandits. Ain't getting this star stone. We found it, so bugger off. He turns to one of his accomplices and tells them to guard the back room. Well, now you know where it's being stored, smart guy. Loot 1 chest to win, kill all enemies in all rooms. Right. And I can strip Dirt Tornado as well. There's only two of them here. Okay, never mind. Like an opposing strike there. Can I get over there somehow? In the cool way? Not as such. I mean, I could do Rock Tunnel to land there, then do opposing strike to get both of them. Alternatively, Massive Boulder, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang on. Opposing strike, Massive Boulder. Plan, what can you do? Well, Parasitic Influence can move you to there. But that'll kind of ruin the opposing strike. Hang on, whoa, hold the phone. Opposing strike is going to be tricky to use properly. Situation. If they move, we're going to be in trouble. Can I paralyze them some? That loop. Fearsome Blade. Act 2, push 3. Okay, hang on. This is an interesting situation to be in. I go for, because if I push 3, I can. If I moved over here, I can push 1, 2, 3, and basically leave them there. Which might be in the opposing strike over there. The good movement. You can move over there. Wow. What? I was like, oh, I need the position, so now I can just move myself around. Nemo, Christ. I'll move 3 is enough. I can opposing strike with the move 3. Move over there and we It'll. It's all about this bloody crap is in the way. In the way. I'll go with. Off the opposing strike anyway. What are you gonna do? Reverse edge. Attacking stun. Ooh. Okay, so if I do that, you can stun them. At which point you can use Mind's Weakness. Hopefully get to do more damage. And then you get to Right. The stun is happening. You're not going to move. So, yeah, I can actually do that. It's actually relevant. I can actually use a move 3 to get there. Use the backup ammo move 3. You're not going to move because you're going to attack. You were going to attack the Mind Thief. You will not get a turn, hopefully. You attack 1, range 2, stun. The time zeroes out, but you are stunned, which is the important bit. Then you can use mind weakness as well to get that there. Damage out. You'll take the damage. Attack 1, range 4. That's fine. That's your time 0 out of the way. Okay. I'll use a move 3 over there. And opposing strike. Damage across the board. And now we get to go. Let me loot that. Okay. You have the built-in loot, haven't you? Into the night. If you end up in that square, you can loot both of them. I want you to go first. Unstable upheaval. Oh, no. What you haven't made. Crushing grasp is unstable and heal. Move to there. Use crushing grasp to attack. Crushing grasp to attack. You have to go after that, so 13 into the night gives you the loot. Fearsome blade in case they haven't died. Fearsome blade. Use scurry. Depending on what happens, either scurry just gets me to to this location, or I can use the scurry as a move and just become invisible. Still got mine's weakness. I'm getting extra 2 attack on any melee attack I do. So it says attack 1, that's actually attack 3. 1. So in theory, oh, for Christ, I've got Crushing Grasp is also a loot. But I wanted to move first to get the guarantee. I'm going to move over here. I'm just going to do a regular attack. I just did that wrong way around, didn't I? Yeah, never mind. Never mind, I just did it the wrong way around. The effect is the same, but I just did it the wrong way around. Ah, Nemo, you fool. Move to there. Now, Rumbling advance, massive boulder. Good move. You can do feedback loop, which means you can jump forward and then jump back. Okay, let's do empathetic assault. Fearsome blade, feedback loop. I feel like I can move up to there, then if I need to I can move 2 forwards and hopefully push someone into a trap. You do that, move forward there. Okay. Push someone into a trap, I say. It is clear this room is being used as some kind of storage dump. You see a chest sitting on the floor. It's time to grab the loot and silence anyone who stands in your way. There. Oh, we just see those guys over there. Ahaha. Ahaha. And they will shield 1, retaliate 2 at the end of this turn. That will kill. That can kill you, unfortunately. And you will do a lot more damage, so it might kill you. So there. Attack you. Unfortunate. Push you to there. And you don't move with the shields and retaliate. For your turns. Attacking 3, range 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No one's in range. No one is in range. Good, good, good. Shield 1, retaliate 2. Shield 1, retaliate 2. Shield 1, retaliate 2. Shield 1. Where's the third one? Feels like there should be a third guard. Range 3. Be there, and if I do that with that, you'll take damage. So let's. Acid boulder will generate the earth anyway. You have earth and you have darkness. Right, what can we do with earth? Use Dark Tornado to muddle everybody up. Earth to push 2 with Crater. That's actually useful. Range 3 as well. So... Rock Tunnel Crater? Rock Tunnel Crater for you. Empathetic Assault. Gnawing Horde. Get the rat out. Gets the rat out. They're not moving again, they're shielding again, and they're... Well, they're not actually doing anything. They are not actually doing anything. You're not moving, they're not in range of me. In that case... Move over there to pre-loot that. No, move over there to pre-loot that. Put the annoying horde out over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Horde over there. Shields and retaliates. Not great, but hey. Push will help that. We can do the push. Use that. Push you into the trap. 2 damage, so as long as I roll a little bit okay. The 2 plus times 2 damage, the push doesn't even happen. There's my times 2. Also, you're here. Can't do anything this turn. Our turn. Move 3, 1, 2, 3. I can avalanche. I'll have to long rest next turn no matter what. We'll just long rest this turn. Best. Yeah, long rest this turn. Best. You will just... and just... 1. Can't really get him into that trap. Our long rest, see what happens. Moving and attacking, but they'll be attacking that. Move to 1, 2, not in range. So move to 1, 2 won't be in range to attack anything. They'll have to move to 1, 2, range 3, 1, 2, 3. They still can't do anything. They'll move to get closer, but they still can't do anything. And that puts them together for a nice avalanche and things of that nature. Okay, I'm picking one card to just... Experience isn't really mattering, so it doesn't... Opposing strike. Turn. Legrat moves forward, attacks you, gets the kill. Legend that you are. Hey Baron, how's it going? 4 cans and a G of Coke down means hello. Nemo, hello chat. What up? What do I do not need? What do I not require? Oh, I've got submissive afflictions. I can get them to attack each other. I can't move them that far anyway. I can use Fearsome Blade. I can use to move up to there and attack the first one. So I'm not going to be using Pathetic Assault. Right. Do the Fearsome Blade to move up to there and attack. Then Scurry to attack the other one. And Avalanche, I can just run up to them. If I have a move 4, Massive Boulders move 4. Rock Tunnel gives me the jump to... Rock Tunnel Avalanche? Yeah, it technically works. Jump to there. Land an Avalanche, and hopefully we go first. They go first, they'll move 2. Attack 2, range 4. Rat goes over there. I will move there. Ah, there's the time 0. Hate to see it. There's the time 0. If I move over here, they'll be moving further. Keep them together. I want to keep them together. As much as I hate it, I actually have to move away. I'll go over here. If I move over here, you're going to take a step back. Which is fine. As long as you take a step back, that's not too bad. Move and hit you there. Nice damage on you. You will want to take a step back over there. You attack there. You will take a step back. Oh, you didn't take a step back. You take... Damn you. Why didn't you take a step over there? Bastard all. That's just ruined my avalanche. Why didn't I take a step back? Because there's no... there is no, like, variance. They have very specific AI. But I guess it's like moving to either of these squares was equidistant to both the rat and to everything else, and I guess there would be inconvenient because of avalanche. I think you're supposed to rule against you if anything happens. Blast it all. Oh. Yeah. Here. They're mobilized. Avalanche on you. Down. Point. You can go fastest. You get Perverse Edge to get out almost immediately. Perverse Edge. Parasitic Influence. You get to move closer, essentially. Then Perverse Edge just gets the hit. Oh, you can't move closer because you're... To move. Any move will do. Back loop. Any move will do. You can... as long as you go first, we just automatically win. Crater will kill them immediately. Crater will kill them immediately, and there's nothing they can. Still rumbling advance. Rumbling advance will just kill them. At which point that rat needs to bloody move. Can I do anything to get me? Well, can I do anything to get me experience? Again, it's irrelevant. I don't. I guess unstable upheaval would give me experience. I guess we'll do that first. Means you're actually free to do anything else. Is there anything that you want to do that actually? Not really. You can change. It's fine. Whatever. It makes a difference. I think cancel selection. Oh, your second card. Like Star Sector playthroughs, absolutely nothing to do with the other story. Thanks. You subbed. It didn't actually turn up. Did you just sub? What the hell? It did not turn up for me at all. Hang on. Bit poo. It's in none of my events lists. How annoying! Thank you for the sub. No, it's in none of my events lists at all. That's great. Thanks, Twitch. Thank you for the sub. Much appreciated. You are sub, but did you sub just now? Or were you sub from before? And you get to go first anyway. 5 minutes ago. Yeah! That's annoying. Didn't turn up. Sorry, thank you very much for the sub, buddy. Much appreciated. Get the kills at this point. Movement. Attack. No point in burning a card for this. I got you, sausage. I'm very sorry for that. It's a very deep hole to get into. I can't stand in there, can I? I can't actually stand in there. Conveniently. Well, let's prepare for the loots, I guess. Go over there. I think we just skip the attack. I hit skip the attack! Oh, that's not the attack. That happens no matter what happens. I should have picked the... Oh, never mind. Where's the loot one? Loot one. You move over there, hit loot one. You got loot one as well. In that case... But your loot one can't let you move, does it? Your loot one doesn't let you move. In that case, just take a movement. Take an early move. Take an early move and go there and pick that up. Early move. Doesn't matter what you're doing. Attack. Legrat's turn does nothing. Very inconvenient because, anyway, move to this square here. Loot one. Everything, including the chest, which is what we need to win. It melted my brain. Yeah, it does that. Resonant Crystal. During your turn, destroy an adjacent obstacle. I don't remember ever seeing that in the game. Maybe it hadn't unlocked it in time. That's the victory. Hurrah. The crystal throbs in your hands. It certainly contains some powerful magic. You stick it in your pack and head out. Quest complete. Claim rewards. Unlocks. And so that concludes your training. I'm assuming if I'd picked, like, go straight to the game, we would have gone straight to this. The world is your oyster, a bandit-ridden, undead roaming, demon-infested oyster. We've put together a set of starting equipment with the money you've earned thus far, but any other gear you fancy you'll need to buy. The panel on the left is used to choose your party's lineup and to customize their ability cards and systems as you unlock more items. You now have to free reign over which mercenaries to bring along on each mission, up to a maximum of 4. Be aware though, scenario difficulty scales with the number of player characters. Unless you are a Gloomhaven veteran, I would recommend you stick with 2 characters for the time being to keep the decision making manageable. It is very difficult to play 4 players by yourself, because there's so much in your head you have to hold in your head. There's so much interweaving you have to do in your mind for multiplayer. Syphon R&D, the one you spam their left click to shoot. Sick, favorite weapon, cool. When equipping items, note that whoever equips an item first is bound to the item. You can unbind an item for a cost, but try to make sure you give it to the right mercenary the first time if you can. That is also probably made specifically for the computer game, because there is, unless they errated the rules of the board game, because that's not in the board game rules at all. In the sense that you just have to sell the gear and buy it again. Which I guess is the same thing, mechanically speaking. If you sell the gear for half the gold and buy it again, you essentially have to spend half the gold to transfer it, never mind. To aid you in progressing your skills post-training, I have come up with a set of achievements for you to work towards. These can be accessed by the trainer icon at the bottom of the screen. Completing these will reward the guild with more gold, quests, and locations to discover. Sometimes even missions to recover powerful relics. You can pop by my shop by clicking the merchant icon at the bottom of the screen. It's got mostly basic items in stock right now, but as you keep exploring and restore the routes to more villages, more and more items will be added to my stock. Speaking of which, could you journey down to the southern west coast and open up the old spice routes? I've had links with 2 towns there in the past, Bloodford to the west, and Wanderer's Rest to the southwest. That's southwest, that's more south, but fair enough. Choose your team, gear them up, and you're ready to go. Good luck, Guildman. Oh god. Right, so merchant, we can buy stuff. Eagle Eye Goggles, which go at 54. Eagle Eye Goggles gives you advantage on 1 attack. Cloak of Invisibility makes you invisible for a turn. Hide Armor, the next 2 sources of damage, you gain shield 1, but if you add Hide Armor to your character, you have to add 2 -1 cards to your modifier. Other Armor, for the next 2 times you're attacked, the character gains disadvantage. Teacher Shield, gains shield for the attack. Piercing Bow, all your ranged attacks ignore all shields for the entire attack action. Poison Dagger, during a melee attack, poison. Or Hammer, during your melee attack, do stun. Boots of Striding, adds +2 movement, single move. Winged Shoes lets you jump for a move. Power Potions gives you heal 3. The healing potions heal 3, power potions attack +1. And Stamina Potion is recovers up to 1 of your discarded cards. Up to 1. Great. Right, so what do you have here? The Brute. We haven't got Skewer, Balance Measure, and Wall of Doom. They're the X cards. Cards we get by Leaping Cleave. Not Leaping Cleave into Skewer. Sinister Opportunity, which adds 1 attack to each lies adjacent to the target. Using Dark adds 2 attack instead and gain 1 experience. That is sinister. Sinister Opportunity is actually pretty good. Trickster's Reversal, add X attack where X is double the shield value of the target. Next time you suffer damage this round, you suffer no damage instead. And that's not a burn? You just get to do that? Oh, I guess it's a... It's not permanent until the end of the round. Interesting. Swift Bow is... Loot every hex you enter this action. What do we want to get rid of? What time is it? 11. Go for a little bit more. Again, if I go to... Hang on, boy. The party, as I have it on the tabletop, is... This is my tabletop party, pretty much. This is the way our tabletop party was playing out. And I'm not going to take all 4 of them, because that's nuts. Yeah, in the floor player, when they do a solo 4-man on the board game, they specifically make it harder for you, because in theory, you're not supposed to tell other people what you're doing. The theory is that you can't be explicit in your planning until after the cards have been flipped. You can't say, I'm going to use this ability. We've house ruled against that because it's very inconvenient, and you tend to develop a meta which just translates what you're supposed to do anyway. Like we just got code words for everything else, so it didn't really work. We just nixed that rule. This is a card draw system drawn. This is not G20. It's got a randomized effect based on card draw. Instead of rolling a dice, you draw cards from a deck, +1, +0, -1, etc. It's not dice based. There's no dice at all in Gloomhaven, I think. Oh yeah, I'm not going to take all of them. I'll take the Cragheart because the Cragheart's my boy. Your boy Craggy. I'll pair him. I want to try pairing the Cragheart with the Scoundrel. So the Scoundrel for like single player damage and movement, and Cragheart has some heals. Let's try pairing them up for a bit. That said, at this point I actually got multiplayer, right? At this point multiplayer is actually a thing. You could just host a session and someone joins in. Is it up to 4-player multiplayer? Because that would be absolutely mint if it's 4-player multiplayer. I want to figure that out. I'm just going to like tab out. I wish you could. Really? Yeah. There you go. Enjoy the music while I tab out for a second. Gloomhaven PC. Because I've seen it played with 2. I'm assuming it goes all the way up to 4. People supporting up to 4 players. That is actually really cool. You can play up to 4 players, everyone controlling their. Oh my god! When they add the campaign to this is going to be such a good game. It's already system a good game, and I've seen it played by friends, although there are still a little bit of issues. But like, I would love there to be. There's no pointer function. I would love to be like, you press a button and the other player can see your mouse, because otherwise it's really difficult to describe who you're talking about or where you're talking about. And there were a couple of bugs when my friends were playing. But, you know, it was fun. Living Bones, Living Corpse Elite, or Bandit Archer Elite and Bandit Guard Elite. Was it closed beta? No, that was earlier today. It was earlier today. Literally, I bought this game today because I saw them playing it and I saw how good it was. Yeah, if you look at certain cards, they have. Hang on, where's the good? There you go. On Dirt Tornado, you see those little dots next. Attack 1 dot and then move 3 dot. In the tabletop game, once you research the enhancement ability, you can literally pay money to put little stickers on those dots and customize your abilities. You can say, I would like this move to do something else. I would like this attack to do something else, to be stronger, to cause poison. And you can literally just. There's so much depth in this game, which if they add that into the computer game, it would be so cool. It's easy for groups to get into. It requires a lot of thinking. It's definitely not a game I would play when off my tits. Hey, Freeman. I figured you could. Because the dots are there. But it's such an awesome system. Right, we have minor power potion, boots of striding. That is the standard. And leather armor. Oh, high, isn't it? That's high, is it? No. Should I try a 3-player one? A 3-man? I'm gonna bring a 3-man. Brute's interesting because melee tank, that is a lie. I guess Brute has like shield on demand, which is very helpful. Yeah. Cragheart is multi-role. Cragheart's like half ranged attack and half support. Hard to reach. Hang on, I actually want to read these. Brute. Level 1, health 10, abilities 13, bound items 2, perks 0, enhancements 0, Bone Guard. Bone Guard. Okay. Skin. Have they got skins? Hang on, how can I... Have they got skins? Because that would be a really nice way to play this, actually. Oh my god. Cool, they've got skins. Sweet. Yeah, anyway. The Brute employs his great size and strength to earn a living by wielding his huge sword and impressive shield for those who pay the most. Brutes are best used as frontline melee troops, absorbing damage and protecting the more fragile ranged damage dealers, and are best equipped with items that keep them alive longer. Yep, gotta wear a mask. It's important to wear a mask. High health, defensive abilities, access to early disarm and stun, great at pushing, low mobility, poor ranged, and not the greatest conversationalist. Counters are self-serving and opportunistic. He will believe that everything is theirs and will do anything to make it become so. She excels at high damage melee attacks, identifying lone targets, and also gaining bonuses from working close to her teammates. A loner, however, so don't expect her to help out other teammates. Yeah, that's true. I don't have a scoundrel on my tabletop party, but from what I saw right now, they enjoy having other people around, but they do very little to help them. Yeah, doesn't aid teammates. No support at all in scoundrel. Like, you will absolutely use other people's help, but you will not give any back. Other than, no, being damage. Difficulty low, difficulty medium, difficulty high, medium, high. High. Cragheart. Craghearts are Savas. Yeah, that's the species, Savas. Or exiled for incapable of mastering an element. Their core is shattered to mark them for life. They have a wide range of abilities and reasonable health, meaning they can be used as a defensive melee role, a ranged damage dealer, or even a healer in a pinch. Prioritize using earth mana to get the most out of their abilities. And Spellweavers. Spellweavers are orchid sages, able to draw forth natural forces and craft them into concentrated attacks. Ooh. Nice. They are great at dealing out damage at range, but due to their low health are pretty fragile, so keep them out of combat. The Spellweaver's most important ability is reviving ether, allowing to burn more cards than other characters and recover them in an adventure. Be careful not to use it. Good range damage dealing. Reviving either ether burns instant ranged early summon. Oh yeah, they get the magic back at range. Low health, can die very fast, requires complex ability management for... Yeah, I don't have the head to do Crystal Spellweaver. I just don't have the 5 brain for that. Melee combo and control summoner. Mind Thieves make terrifying opponents through their use of psychic assaults, sharp blades, and swarms of tiny. Mind Thief has a unique augment system, allowing her to add effects to all of her melee attacks. Later, her ranged also. You can additionally control enemies and summon minions to give access to a lot of different gameplay options. Be wary of her hollow health, however. Often confused for giant rat. Crystal skin makes it difficult to find a good tailor, hard to read facial expressions. The Tinkerer are quattrels who are experts in crafting all manner of gadgets, elixirs, often using these tools to brave the wilds, hoping to uncover ranged ancient curiosities. One of the best starting classes to have in a larger party, has a wide array of abilities that affect enemies or can help allies. His summons can also take some heat away from allies if the situation requires it. Yeah. Right, I want to do something real quick. So I'm gonna take Scoundrel Cragheart out. We'll take an... Oh, okay. Hang on, if I remove... Can I remove you completely? Okay, you need at least 2 mercenaries. Remove the 2 mercenaries. Do that. Living Bones and Living Corpse. If I add a 3rd mercenary in... You get... Bandit Archer Elite, Bandit Guard, and Bandit Guard Elite. And if I had a 4th one in... Bandit Archer Elite, Bandit Guard Elite. There's Living Corpse Elite's been added there as well. They show you how it gets harder. You take you. Let's take. What do you have card wise? Can you use any elements? No, so you pretty much you can use darkness, generate with your own. Yeah, so look at that. There's almost no elemental play whatsoever. You're not going to be creating any elements to help your allies. The scoundrel. And for example, you get the Cragheart, which uses like creates earth, uses earth, and creates earth. Both sides of that create earth, creates earth, uses earth on both sides, uses earth, uses earth. Really, really good one. Creates wind, that one. Weird one. Then you can use the wind, you can use the earth on the Spellweaver for the cards that just use any element whatsoever. Because use Healing Eruption creates earth. Mana Bolt can take any mana. So can Frost Armor's attack. God, you know what? I'm just gonna go with this. I'm gonna go with this and see what happens. One's elite. That's what going there now. Encounter. The road you are on leads you to a narrow cliffside path. As the only route in sight to reach the bottom, you begin your descent. You notice the cliff face here is becoming smoother as you descend. Mysterious etchings and carvings start to emerge as you examine the wall. They begin to morph into shadows that swirl and dance about the surface, seemingly leading you along the wall to the ground. Tucked into a small alcove at the base of the wall lies an urn with a small quantity of coins inside. Make an offering, take the gold, carry on walking. This happens as well in the card game, the board game. Whenever you're traveling to a place, you get an event, and the events sometimes do stuff. I didn't see a prosperity counter, because taking the gold would probably screw up your reputation and prosperity, but I didn't see those counted in there. This probably increases reputation, lowers your gold. Fine, whatever. The shadows dance excitedly as you make the offering, before calmly and fading away. You sense that your offering has not gone unnoticed. I've lost 10 gold. Start the next scenario with Dark Infused. You have been blessed. Okay, things have happened. I felt a little bit more random than the kinds of things you get in the board game, but sure. As you get closer to the village of Bloodford, you pass through steadily more boggy terrain. The ground sucks out air every step, and away from the path, pools release foul-smelling bubbles, their stink turning your stomach. The rot is at its worst from a ruined structure to the south of the path. You grimly head towards it, not expecting this encounter to be pleasant. Living Bones Elite, Living Corpse. Let's do this. Do this and I'll probably call it there after this. But I'm enjoying Gloomhaven. Very much so. It's nice to see it translated so well onto a board game. I want to see this done with Kingdom Death Monster. I want to see this done with Kingdom Death Monster. Stench can only mean one thing. Living corpses. They are big and hit hard, but boy are they slow. Oh, they also have fondness for vomiting. Keep on your toes and hit them from range. You should be fine. Kill enemies in all rooms. So we have an extra room over here, but we've got people over here. The Living Elite can move 4, attack 2, targets 3 as an innate shield of 1. They're slow, so as long as I stick over here, I shouldn't have to worry about them too much. But I do want to get and deal with this guy. So, first things first. Rumbling Advance could do nice. I move up to there. Cragheart, start over here. There. Cragheart goes quick with Rumbling Advance. Move up 2 to there, and then just Crushing Grasp to generate Earth as well. Move over there, Crush to immobilize. At which point you can come in. A flanking strike. Special mixture flanking strike. You can come in poison, then a flanking strike for hopefully the kill. Or hopefully the kill. Cragheart also has a difficult time getting experience points, annoyingly. There are not many things you can do repeatedly as a Cragheart to get experience. Your experience comes from things like retaliate and stuff like that, and backup ammunition. Because that's annoying. This is a difficult one to do. Destroy adjacent obstacles with Rock Tunnel. Difficult to do unless you make them with Avalanche. And here goes. We go first, thankfully. They move 1. They move 4, attack 2, attack 3. Okay. So move 2 to there. For a movement. From action, you will automatically take 1 damage. It's not an attack. You just take that damage regardless. Crushing Grasp. They hit you. Bam. Damage 3. Hopefully that's you killed when that movement happens there. They're moving 1. And they move down. Over there, and then flanking strike. Poison the enemy. Hit movement, poison the enemy. And flanking strike. Oh, plus 2 damage. Yeesh. Scoundrel's turn. Right. Now we want to stay at range. See, throwing knives, you can do that. You can do that so often and still get. Okay, so we're gonna do throwing knives. Hang on, whoa, hold the phone. They tend to go slowly, so I don't have to be that in a rush. I could get opposing strike up and running. Don't get a little bit further away. The abilities I want to do on the bottom. Massive boulder will hit. I can move back. Rock tunnel to move backwards. Massive boulder throw. Or I can go back up ammunition as well. Or I can go back up ammunition and run. That'll get me the experience I want. In the meantime, you can go. Attacked. 3 knives, yes. Also. Bottom. Probably just going to be a move of. Yeah, this. 6. They're going to move 1. Get those up there. Wham, wham. There's the times 0. There's a -1. God. And you're gonna move 1 attack 3, so you're gonna be in range. Love to be able to happen. Back. Right. Back 2 as well. Back up. By hitting both of them next turn. Okay, so. What do we want? Quick hands lets me move up and attack this guy for 2. Then I can use Thieves' Knack to attack him for 3 afterwards. There'll be a lot of attacks there. If I go before you with Stable Upheaval, I can also double Massive Boulder. I'm not gonna do anything with Unstable. I don't want it to go quickly, but it doesn't need to be that quick. That said, I'm not going to use any of their abilities these abilities at the top for right now. Keep drawing that card over and over again, which is helpful to me. Right, Massive Boulder. 1, 2. It hits both of them for 3, and they'll all suffer. They'll suffer 2. Will each suffer 1 attack. The other one. Radius. 4 damage to you. 1 damage to you. 4 damage to you. 1 damage to you. Both real close. 3. Honestly, just move here. So I can move blast it all. Because if I go over here, you're gonna get hit by that, aren't you? Yes, you. You can take the hit though. Have I got? I haven't. Oh god. We can heal next turn, right? You got abilities to heal up next turn. There. I should have skipped the attack and hit you with this, shouldn't I? Oh, I can move back. I can move back again. Sneaks, just move back again. Sneaks, just move back again. 4 gold on that thing. Okay, so I don't want to do anything ranged because backup ammunition, use of backup ammunition. So opposing strike can work. That gives me the experience as well. Take like a dirt tornado. I want to keep the ranged for when I can next turn. Take an avalanche for now. Honestly, just next time smoke makes no difference to me. Like, you're not going to do your move, so whatever happens is not actually happening. I'm going to move there and stay still. Sadly, I can't use Rumbling Advance because that would be really helpful. Alternatively, I need to go second. Yeah, I need to go second. Just in case that kill doesn't happen, we need to finish off. You only have that one card to draw. I'm sure they have different cards. Move up to here. Strike. Experience for that. There, and get the right, you need a long rest. You can still have a turn. You'll have to long rest next turn. Biggest move I've got. Your tornado. And potentially Earthen Clod if I get a good if I get good positioning. Earthen Clod is not bad. That said, Crater would be. Crater. Yeah, we're gonna go for Dirt Tornado and Crater. The move 3 gives me 1/2. I can either fall back 1 or commit to the move and double Crater. Blackheart's turn. Move 3. Doorway. I can also add +2 if I need to. Oh, okay. 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 Living Bones Elite. Gold, gold. We got move to immobilize model, so it can't move back. Well, you know you're doing damage, so it and move to attack 3. So you will move 2, which gives you there. Move back there because you kind of need. You're gonna have to log rest anyway. Sadly, you're out of range. That. Living Bones can't move too far. Then living corpses start bunching up by the door. Oh my hell! It's actually gonna be worth doing it. It might be worth doing Dirt Tornado. You're gonna rest out. Hard. Special mix. Deep snack. Okay. And you need to long rest. Alternatively, you don't. Alternatively, you short rest. You don't need a heal anyway. You've used that, but short rest. Massive Boulder. I want Massive Boulder so badly right now. I'm actually going to redraw that because I want Massive Boulder. Oh, screw it. We have to do it that way. I have to do that. I've still got that. So I want to go. Massive Boulder's range 3, right? 1, 2. I want to be here. That gives me like range there and range on you. I want to go for movement of some kind, any kind of movement. Unstable Upheaval just because it's close, and then Massive Boulder just to get you over here. I get the first shot on you, second shot on. Right, and then you gonna go for throwing knives. Even that's still range 3, right? Range 3 is if I move here, it's 1, 2, 3. But I don't want you to go before that, so. Or. Or a. He's going to move forward, so he's going to be in a prime position for flanking strike. Not for backstab, but he's in a prime position for flanking strike. So. I guess we do that next turn. Next turn will be flanking strike. So this turn will be some kind of move. Some kind of late move. Followed by Venom Shiv. Oh wow, Jesus, they're going before everyone else. That works. That's annoying, but hey, it works. Move 1, attack 4, poison all adjacent enemies. So, not great. I want to hit 2 enemies with this, but I also want to make sure this guy. Moved over here. Get that movement. Frankly, we're going to be special anyway. No! I did the wrong bloody card! Ah! Oh, you're going to be doing this a lot, aren't you? You're going to be doing this a lot. You're going to be doing this a lot, I can tell. I can tell you're going to be doing this so many times. Wow, what a monumental screw-up. What a monumental screw-up. Oh my god. Everything has gone wrong. Everything has gone wrong. One. Okay. Okay. We're doing the sneaky smoke bomb trick. Doing the smoke bomb trick. So we can't. So you won't see. You will not be able to get close enough to you to cast this spell. So you go over there and you're going to invisible yourself. With the movement, become invisible. Which means that you will not be able to do your massive, annoying poison. Not going to happen. That attack is going to annoy, fortunately. That hurts a lot. Living Corpse's turn. Screw up. Monumental. Screw that. Last. Greater gives me here. Get to jump 4. Normally advance down. Moving, I'm going to heal yourself anyway. I need to generate earth, so I need something to generate earth. Crushing Grasp generates earth, so I guess we do that, and we can then we basically move back with any kind of movement. Avalanche for the thing. You're gonna do what? Backstab. And flanking strike this guy for damage, I guess. Backstab wouldn't do the damage. So you want to flanking strike you and get the hell out of dodge. And just leave. You can flanking strike, you can yeet out with backstab. But before that happens, what good hit can you do? Honestly, flanking strike is the best way to do it. Not gonna get a better place for it. Because you're doing double the damage, so it's gonna be doing 10 damage with flanking strike, and then you get to yeet away for 6. Okay, so flanking strike for attack 9. So as long as you don't roll the 0, we should be okay. As long as you don't roll the 0. Anything but the 0. The ×2 will work. 19 damage in a single hit. Oh my god. Okay, get the hell out of dodge because he's got a moving one. And quite frankly, loot 1? I need to generate that. Blast. Okay, that's I don't think I can't just attack. I need to attack something. I can't just generate the. Let's skip the attack. It doesn't generate the earth. Okay. Range 3, so you're out of range, but what can you do? You can crater. So Earth and Clod crater, because the Earth and Clod will heal you. Crater, and You don't need to heal yet, do you? Expect something going out. They're actually going. They're not moving though. They are not moving. They're killing themselves and they're not moving. Okay, this actually helps us a lot. You get to move up pretty close. -2 does no damage. Which means I don't get the experience from it. It does 1 damage. Should do get the experience regardless. No. Their turns just happen and they hurt themselves, so I'm happy with that. And you get to heal yourself. Picture both of them, right? Picture both of them. Confirm targets. Kills one of them outright. Beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. Heal yourself. Card's turn. 4 gold in that square. You still got a turn, don't you? So, it'll be difficult because it's kind of slow. You're really slow. Well, quick hands, hopefully you get to go first. And you'll probably like sniggle out and then quick hands to move up. You get to do rumbling advance. Fast, then Dirt Tornado. Probably hit all of them. Twice. 82, they don't even move. Oh my god, okay. So Dirt Tornado, can I hit both of them with that? No, I can't hit them all. Hit. Okay, so we're gonna move up to here. That hurts you there. Dirt Tornado. It's pair of you. It's over there, so you get hit twice. Clear targets. Use the power potion. Hit you. Do I get two? Do I get 2 attacks then? This one? I think I just get the 1. Disadvantage but kills you. You got muddled. You're not moving, right? You're not moving. So as long as I move 2. It's move 2. Blast it all. That's annoying. Move 2. I'll even lose that loot 1 there. Blast. You get that far. Well, no, we can do that. Anyway, might as well get that online. Move 2 to there. Start picking up some gold. Okay. I don't move. Okay, right now you have to long rest. Ways about that. You have to long rest. I don't have to long rest. Short rest. You haven't really used anything. We're up to 1 of your discarded cards of the stamina potion. You can't. There's no point in that. You have to. And a long rest. To a long rest. You can't get those this turn. Unless they draw specifically the one that does that means then they move 2, then they can. At least this one can. You have to long rest as well. Unless you just got 1 more charge of that, so you're gonna short rest. I've decided. You have to short rest. Crushing Grasp, fine, I don't need it. 1, 2, 3. If you crater this place to range here, all of them. Avalanche as well for more damage, but that's could actually do I kind of 3. Where's my range 5 one? Earthen Clod. I can Earthen Clod both of them. And what can I do to generate? Earthen Clod and Rumbling Advance. Generate Earth for next turn. They're moving 2, but they're not. They're just. Oh my god, they're moving 2, but they're not actually doing anything. They're moving 2, but they're hurting themselves in the process. That helped me so much. That done there. Get the experience, please. No damage done. 2 damage done. You can actually move over there then. They're moving forwards. They're not actually doing anything. Means the way this works is that you're going to be coming close. You hurt yourself there. You're going to end up over here, which puts you in perfect avalanche positioning next turn. Perfect avalanche positioning next turn. Throw away Venom Ship. Turn. Right. I can Crater, followed by Avalanche. I can Crater followed by Avalanche in a really, really nice way. Alternatively, because I'm out of that, so I can Rock Tunnel followed by Dirt Tornado in a really interesting way. What can we do? I want to start looting crap, to be honest. Loot 2. Without throwing 9. There's loot. There's just loot there and loot there. And that's 2, that's 2, that's 2. Go late. Go late in the turn. And do a loot 2 if you have to. Do you have a topside loot one? Because then I'll use that for the move. Okay. 66, we go first regardless. Hit here, then move away to there. They're mobilized. Dirt Tornado with Earth usage. On does the double kill, legend you. And before the end of the match, we get to move 2 to here. And use the loot 2. Oh, skip the attack, I don't need attack. Loot 2, please. Burn the action. Bunch of gold. That's that. That's the end of that. The last of the undead falls to the floor and the curse on this place is lifted. So, Dawn of the Dead, kill 10 living corpses, take 20 damage, arrow in the... Oh, Christ's sake. The Spice Coast unlock 9 locations. Mistress of Pain, Scoundrel does 99 damage. Bonebreaker, kill living bones. Sudden Strike, Scoundrel moves 120 hexes. Smash and Grab, Carryheart deals 40 non-combat damage to enemies. Day of the Dead, kill living corpses. Consume Earth Elements, uses loot ability that many times. Kills enemies who are muddled or poisoned. Disciple of Zorn, nice. And Bone Smasher, kill living bone. Are there 2 living corpses, living bone? Okay, just Bonebreaker and Silver. Scoundrel looted most ghost piles, but everything else the Cragheart did. I am biased towards the Cragheart. I always am. Well, it comes to the fact that I just know how to play Cragheart. For XP, Stun Powder design, and unlock Bloodford. Glad you made it through okay. The trade route is already back in action, and I should have some Stun Powder in stock when you return. We should get the other trade route requests in now, so let's keep expanding the network. Before you start, I'll have a bath for everyone's sake. And we have, like, we can do the Umbran League and we can do set a trap. But that's not going to be tonight, folks, because there's so much reading here, my voice is gone. But that is Gloomhaven. And this is definitely a adaptation that I'm very, very happy with. I'm very, very happy with. I know you can still hear me. I haven't done this yet. But yeah, this is an adaptation I'm very, very happy with, and I look forward to doing this more in the future. Hopefully get some of my friends. Maybe if I can get my tabletop friends to grab the game and we can just carry on just doing the tabletop stuff, that'd be kind of fun as well. But yeah, I will catch you all on Monday. I will stream something, because we finished Genesis Alpha 1 last week, so I'll find something else to stream on Monday. Start something new. A new series of some kind. Anyway, I will catch you next time. Have a lovely weekend, and I'll catch you all later. Bye-bye.